This is Cody and Maggie, and they fell in love with Janie.
Our relationship is just the three of us. So I love Maggie and I love Cody. Cody loves Maggie and me. Maggie loves Cody and me.
The three of them decided to share their relationship on social media and start their own YouTube channel.
Hi friends, thank you for joining us. Today we are talking about jealousy.
But this backfired when they each received hate letters to their place of work.
So it was like this awful letter and then screenshots of my Instagram where we were being like open about our relationship.
So we've been together for 5.5 years now,
Yeah,
and we ended up meeting on Tinder.
the day after Valentine's Day.
Most romantic of all love stories.
After less than a year of dating, Cody and Maggie then met Janie.
I met them on Field, which is a dating app specifically for like threesomes and people who are ethically non-monogamous. We met in November of 2016. When I met them on that app, we were supposed to just have a casual threesome. And
Then she never left.
I never left.
And she called dibs in the house, and
We just clicked.
4 years later.
People on the internet will constantly comment like, oh, Cody's got a type because they see Janie and I so similar, and we're so not.
like
But-
polar opposites in so many ways.
Yeah.
I don't even consider most activities to be Janie or Maggie activity. Like when I think about something, I think like, oh, this will be something that Janie will enjoy, or this will be something that
Yeah.
Maggie enjoys. It's
never
not
for both of us.
No.
I think the biggest misconception is that it's all about sex. And I think that is the biggest misconception with any relationship that isn't like cis het monogamous.
Like my family just had like the most reactions to it, but just because they're confused.
Yeah, they just asked a lot of questions.
They still do. They're just like, so all three. And you're all happy?
We get a lot of the same, which is, this is disgusting, this is immoral, how can you do this, I could never do this, this
God
is
doesn't want
disgusting,
you to do this.
You're going to hell. Those are the big ones that we get, like the most common.
The negativity towards their relationship got so bad that at one point they were all targeted at their place of work when someone sent hate letters to each of their bosses.
So it was like this awful letter and then screenshots of my Instagram where we were being like open about our relationship.
I think the worst part was that my company did not stand behind me. In most states in the US, it is fully legal to fire someone for being polyamorous. It's not a protected class. So they could have fired me for that and had no repercussions. They eventually were basically like, well, we don't discriminate against our employees for their lifestyle choices.
Janie, you are not gay. You use your platform to your partner's husband. Many of us work hard to be respected in the LGBT community, and you create platforms to diminish a person who is truly gay.
He is not respected. His open lifestyle of polyamorous just gives the impression of lack of loyalty and commitment. We don't appreciate being considered bigots or unaccepting of his lifestyle. We just don't want it a topic of conversation in the office. If you can't find loyalty and commitment at home, we don't expect it in the workplace.
The fact that it was worth the effort that all of this took to try to take us down or do something that it backfired because nothing really happened, except I think it made us stronger.
I've always been the most hesitant to do anything on social media. This was right along the times when I was like, okay, you guys are really into it. It's something that I can be a part of. We'll put ourselves out there a little bit more.
I think the biggest message that we're trying to put out is just that we're normal. Like, it's just not that weird.
So, yeah, I think our job is just be as interestingly boring as we can be, just to kind of show that, like...
Please stop stereotyping us. Hi friends, thank you for joining us today. I'm Janie.
I'm Cody.
And I'm Maggie.
And we're Three Mountains, and today we are talking about jealousy. In our relationship, do we experience jealousy?
Yeah.
And I would say the answer is
little bit.
yes, but I don't think it's jealousy in the way that other people interpret jealousy. Like, I think we interpret it differently. I think that's the difference. Because I think when I'm feeling jealous about something, I ask myself, why am I feeling jealous about this?
Yeah.
And then we get to like the root cause.
Yeah.
So like, the example I always use is if Maggie and Cody are spending a lot of time together and I'm feeling jealous of that, it's probably because I want to spend more time with one or both of them.
Right.
And so instead of saying, I'm jealous that you guys are spending so much time together, you need to spend less time together.
Right.
I would say, I'm feeling like I would like to spend more time with you. I don't really feel like the challenges of being in a polyamorous relationship are any different from the challenges of being in a monogamous relationship.
I think it's just the difference of instead of just dealing with one relationship, you're dealing with 4.
Cody, Maggie and Janie have now decided to take their relationship to the next stage by buying a home together.
Yeah, it was a huge step to buy a home together, especially since we'd moved to Chattanooga without planning on staying here, let alone buying property.
Also, because we legally cannot get married, this is another way that we are legally
Tied.
bound.
Yeah.
You're bound to me now. This is a healthy relationship, and no, not every relationship like this is going to be healthy, but that doesn't mean that ours isn't, and that doesn't mean it's impossible.
I think the best part about being in a relationship like this is I literally get twice the amount of love and support and understanding.
And boobs.
And boobs. So, no downsides.